Now, the next item I've got for you, you only realise that you need when you need it. Does that make sense? It's something that when someone screams, has anyone got a plaster? And you think, oh, actually, no, I haven't. I haven't even got a proper first aid kit in the house. You should have one, and here is the one for you. Remember, we've done things like fire blankets and lots of safety items before, so we thought this was a really, really good idea. 878834 is your item number. It's a 90-piece Home Essentials complete first aid kit. And listen, I'm just going to dive in and show you everything that's in here because there really is such a lot. You have got bandages, which is great. So if you get anybody that's injured or anything, you have got bandages. You've also got some surgical tweezers there as well. It's brilliant. So you've got somebody with a splinter. It's fantastic. You've got an eye wash and an eye bath. It's brilliant. And it even comes with instructions as to what to do. So if somebody gets something they shouldn't have in their eyes, you can get that sorted out very, very easily. It comes with a set of safety pins, which I think is really, really useful. You never know when you're going to need one of those. You know, again, I don't mean to be crude, but you know, if your knicker elastic goes at the wrong time, that's useful to have, let me tell you. Not that I've ever been in that situation. You've got little swab sticks there as well, which is brilliant, almost like the little sort of cotton buds there. You actually have some of this porous tape as well, which is great. So again, if you need it, it's really, really useful. In fact, you've got some of the clear tape and you've got some of the fabric tape as well. You've got a little pair of scissors in there. There are 90 pieces in all told, so hopefully we'll have time to go through pretty much all of them. You've got some alcohol pads, which are really, really useful. You know, if you're trying to clean a wound, keeping it clean, it's really important to have something like that. You've got lots and lots of different plasters here. You've got, you know, the standard sort of finger ones, the average one, somebody's cut their finger in the kitchen. You've got a good load of those, which is really, really good. And you've also got things like, and this can happen, anyone can overheat, you know, and have a bit of a turn, a nice cooling patch there for you, and that might be really, really useful. And it doesn't need any refrigeration either. You've also got wound dressings that are a little bit bigger as well, which is really, really nice. You've got 3 of these larger wound dressings, and there are other dressings included as well. So remember, there's so much more to go through. That's just one side I've been through there. You get a couple of pairs of surgical gloves included in this as well. They're also very, very useful, of course, to keep everything nice and sterile. You've got a triangular bandage, you know, one of those that if you need to put your arm in a sling, one of those, you've got those included as well. You have also got one of those, and this is really, really useful. If you break down at the side of the road, have one of these foil emergency blankets. It's really good. You know, it's the one they give to the ones they give to the marathon runners when they've finished, so they don't overheat. Really, really good. Again, there are more plasters, there are more gauze pads and bandages and other bits and pieces here. There's another triangular bandage there. And I've also got here, and this is really, really good, if you get some kind of sports injury, you've got 2 of these actually. It's instant ice packs. That's really good. I have to say, I've seen some first aid kits and I think, well, you know what, it's a few plasters and that's it. But if you needed this for a trip away or just to have in the back of the car or in the kitchen cupboard, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. You know, if you do go and watch your kids on a Saturday afternoon play football, rugby, any kind of sports whatsoever, if they do get injuries, you're able to actually deal with things there and then. If you have a cut or a burn around the home, you're able to deal with it there and then. Do you know, the only thing that I'm torn of with this is the fact of where I would keep it. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it dead easy. If you call us now at $19.99 and get one of these, I'm actually going to include a second one on the top for you, absolutely free of all charge. I'm going to make it buy one, get one free, because to be honest, I couldn't decide whether it went under the sink, so it was always somewhere in the kitchen for if anyone cut themselves or burnt themselves or whatever, or in the car when I'm out and about. Well, it's got things like the emergency blanket and things like that. I just think, you know, brilliant. It has so much in it as well, 90 pieces all told. So you've got plasters, you've got first aid tape, you've got bandage roll, you've got that foil emergency blanket, you've got gauze masks, you've got other masks, the tweezers, the scissors, the instant cold packs, the triangular bandages, the fever cooling pads, the medicated pads, wound dressings, comforting bandages, safety pins, alcohol pads, cotton swabs, and you've got the adhesive bandage there as well. All of that included, and remember, it all comes down, I mean, I know I've taken everything out of this kit, but it all comes down to the size of that, which is brilliant, which is no more than the size of a clutch bag. Do you know what I mean? It's really, really quite compact. So just have that in the boot of the car next to the spare, and have another one in the kitchen, under the kitchen sink or whatever. I'm sure you've had lots of plasters and bits and pieces over the years. but when was the last time you kind of topped up those supplies? Rather than going out, you can pay, you can pay £5 for a box of plasters. You know what, if this is going to get you through and it's got all of these other bits and pieces in it, it's worth having, isn't it? And sometimes it's not about us. Sometimes it's about friend comes round. I had a friend come round once. Elaine came round and her little boy fell over in some stinging nettles. And I tell you what, he cried his little heart out and we couldn't really do much about it. Luckily for him, magic ice cream fixed everything. But you know what, for anything more serious, you've got a full first aid kit here, which is brilliant. Here's the details. Now it's buy one, get one free. That makes these less than a tenner each, which really is phenomenal for the peace of mind it gives you. Have one in the car and have one in the house. Really, really good, I would say. 878-834 is your item number then. It's the 90-piece Home Essential Complete First Aid Kit. Complete and more, I would say. It's buy one, get one free for just $19.99. Give us a call right now or pop onto the website and there's another price crashing now.